Hey guys, not Jamal here. Welcome back to yet again another video, and today we have one of the craziest DHgate hauls ever. We have everything from bags to shoes to clothing. You guys name it, it's going to be inside of this haul, so I highly recommend watching the videos to the very end because this is actually one of my favorite hauls that I have put together. So let's go ahead and dive right into the first item, which is going to be this LV backpack. I'm not sure if this is the Christopher, but it did come in this dust bag, which is actually a nice sign. This will set you back around $120. Let's go ahead and unbox it. So here is the bag itself. It is really nice. The main factor though is how many things can it actually fit inside of it. So I will be testing that, and I'll also show you how it looks like on body so you can get a real sense for this backpack, because it is one of the more pricier items that I have showed off in these hauls. As you can see, it has LV logos all across the bag, which is really nice. In terms of the leather work, I do have an LV X Nigo backpack, and I will say that one is a little bit better quality. This one would honestly be probably a mid-tier bag, but you can definitely get away with these. These are very nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping this one though. It is a little bit more on the boring side, as I already have a brown and orange LV Nigo backpack. Here's the bag that I'm referring to, and honestly it looks really nice and is a very rare find. That's why you're gonna have to spend $4,000 for the real one. I also had this LV Prism backpack, but honestly it was a little bit too flashy. It looked a lot better in my head, but when I received it, it was a little bit too crazy. Inside of the backpack, there's only 2 compartments, which I'm not a big fan of. I also found this LV envelope, which is actually a nice touch, so they do actually have everything accurate. One thing I will state though about the one compartment, it will make things very messy, especially if you have a lot of items and you want to organize them. But I will be putting my laptop in just to see if it actually fits nicely. And it does have enough space for a 15.6-inch laptop, which is definitely nice. So here's what the backpack looks like on body. In terms of space, like I said, you are kind of limited. I do have bigger backpacks in my collection, so this is one of the smaller ones. I will state though that it is a very clean design, very minimalistic, but the leather work could be a little bit better. But for around $100 plus shipping, you are getting a good product. But if you are looking for something high quality, you're probably gonna have to spend around $300, so keep that in mind. But I'll go ahead and give this backpack an 8 out of 10. It definitely fits the bill if you're looking to do some traveling, or if you're just trying to go ahead and use it as a daily user. Next up, we do have a Spider hoodie, and this is one that I have not had before. I did have a blue Spider hoodie with rhinestones, but this is the white version of it, so let's go ahead and check it out. So it did come in this plastic bag. I noticed that the plastic bags are very inconsistent with this product. Now let's talk about the materials of this Spider hoodie. I will say it is on the thinner side. I got this in a size medium, so hopefully this fits. Here's what the inside tag looks like. It does say Spider. Here's what the hoodie looks like on body. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this design. I'm very conflicted. And back to the materials, I will say it does feel thinner, but on the inside it does feel very soft, so that's definitely a plus. I'm probably going to end up rating this an 8 out of 10. It's not the best Spider hoodie I have in my collection, but it's a very cool design, and this is pretty much what it's going to look like. Another thing is with these white hoodies is it can be very risky. Anything can spill on it, anything can get on it, and pretty much the whole hoodie has been ruined. I remember one time I had a white hoodie. It was just like white Stussy hoodie, and I spilled some ketchup on it and I could never get the stain out, and the hoodie was pretty much ruined. So be very careful on this colorway. In terms of the rhinestones, they do feel very high quality, but I will say it is a little bit too flashy for me, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be wearing this every single day. Next up, we do have some shoes that I have no clue what these are. These honestly look really weird, but I can confirm that they did come off of DHgate. So if you guys can let me know down in the comment section below what these are, I would actually be greatly appreciated. But you guys can see right here, it's a pretty interesting shoe. It looks really basic. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with these. It looks like we have a knockoff Jordan, and not in the good way. You can see right here we have like some basketball player so I'm not 100% sure what shoe this is. I will say though, on feet they are decently comfortable and not too bad, but I'm not sure if I would be wearing these out in public. They seem to be like some random shoe that showed up at my doorstep, and this is pretty much what I deal with every single month. A random product will show up and I have no clue what's going on with it. But overall, I will rate these a 7 out of 10. Not a bad shoe, but not for me personally. Next up, we do have one of my favorite shoes, which is going to be the Prada Cups. I already have these in white. I gave away mine in orange and also blue, but I'm definitely going to be keeping this colorway right here, which is going to be black. One thing that you will notice though is I don't typically see this red type of Prada sticker on the box, which is definitely a nice added detail because the other sellers that I got this shoe from never included it. Let's go ahead and take a look at these shoes. I did get these in a size 44, which is going to be a size 10. Most sellers will go up to size 46, which is going to be a US 12. They do come with these Prada dust bags, which I never end up using, but it's a nice added addition. But now let's go ahead and dive into the shoe itself. It is this all black colorway with obviously a red Prada stripe on the back, which is definitely a nice touch. And overall, I'm going to be rating these a 9 out of 10. This shoe is absolutely stunning. I know it's just a boring black colorway, but I've been looking for some nice dress black sneakers that I can add to my collection, and these are definitely it. They'll probably set you back around $120 off of the gates, but it's definitely worth it if you are in the market for some Prada Cups. And don't worry, they had a bunch of other colorways such as white, blue, black, green, yellow, you guys name it, it's going to be on there and you can easily pick them up. And they do have a bulk buying discount, which I usually take advantage of if I'm going to go ahead and order multiple shoes. The only downside with this shoe though is you may want to let it air out because it does smell like rubber, and honestly it's not a good smell, but you can easily let it air out and you'll be okay. In terms of comfort, I'm going to be rating these very, very highly. Every step feels amazing, and last but not least, I do not recommend wearing them with white socks. I'm only doing that just for video purposes, and I don't feel like going ahead and going all the way upstairs to go get some black socks. Next up, we do have some Hellstar shorts, and in the past I actually had these in pink, but obviously pink doesn't really match much, so I decided to go ahead and pick them up in this light blue colorway. And I have to say that this colorway is one of my favorites. They also make them in black, white, red, you guys name it, they have all the colorways. But I do like the Hellstar shorts that they have. They pretty much just have these flames on the side. Let's go ahead and take a look. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Hellstar. I feel like a lot of their designs are pretty crazy, but you can see right here, this one is very, very basic, just has the flames on the side. I will put it on body just to show you exactly what it looks like. It also does come with the Hellstar tags, as you can see right here, and pretty much everything that this seller has done is pretty much done to perfection. Here's what the shorts look like on body. Honestly, a really comfortable fit. In terms of pocket size, you can see that I can comfortably fit my phone inside of my pocket, no problem. This is actually a big factor for me because I like to run with shorts on the treadmill, and a lot of shorts will have very small pockets where my phone may actually fall out, which is something that I do not want, especially running at high speeds on the treadmill. But I can definitely report to you guys that these are really good quality, and I'll probably end up picking them up in white and black as well very soon. I'm actually going to go ahead and rate these a 9 out of 10 because they have really good quality. Let's go ahead and move on to the next product. Next up, we do have this Palm Angel shirt that is going to be setting you back $35. I got it in a size medium, and this is the Paris one. I pretty much have all of the spray paint ones except for this one right here, so I'm very glad to have this in my collection. They had the Tokyo one, the New York one, they had a Hollywood one, and it pretty much goes on and on. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here's the tags for everyone that is interested. Here's what the outfit looks like on body. Honestly, the Hellstar shirts combined with this Palm Angel shirt looks really, really nice. Very clean design. I'm definitely going to be taking this on vacation. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and rate this shirt a 9 out of 10. The quality feels amazing, and it's definitely up there with some of my top Palm Angel shirts in my collection. Lastly but not least, we do have the Nike TN Pluses, and these are very comfortable, as you guys can see right here. And overall, I'm a big fan of them, except for this yellow colorway that they have for the TN. I'm just not a big fan of it. I wish it was in black. It would honestly make the sneaker look a whole lot better. But overall, these are a very comfortable sneaker that you can actually add into your collection, and they're pretty low key. They're gonna set you back around $50, but it's definitely worth it. Unfortunately, most of the time when I get these, they do not come with a box. They come in plastic packaging, so keep that in mind. But overall, 8 out of 10 for this sneaker. You can't go wrong with some Nike TNs. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed and we're able to figure out if any of these DHgate items are for you. As a friendly reminder, you can find any of the links down in the description below via my spreadsheets. There's tons of items that you guys can pick up for the low, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video for Not Jamal. Bye.